Evening.
Good evening to none of you. A day. So do you? Yes. I'll have a check for you guys. Alright, have a swing.
Ten seconds. 5
Should be working. Stream can hear you. No one else can.
Hello, there we go. Alright, I'm back and running. As we see a Viper ban out first ban from Cthulu. Cthulu, strong team, had a very, very good game yesterday. I think you saw Bulletjie play the day before. Also, strong team, should be a very nice series, this one.
Looking forward to this, definitely. Going to be a lot of head-to-head fighting, and I'm expecting something to go late game. I think they're not going to ban out too many of those late game heroes. They want to leave something open for themselves. Just my two think.
Spec, well, there's a late game ban out there, but maybe because they want their late game guy to be better. I just want to see a Klinks ban. We saw it once in that game with TKP, but I just want to see Klinks ban. I'm surprised, I don't know, maybe I'm just way off, but having not seen Klinks banned or picked that frequently has surprised me. I thought it would be quite a heavily contested pickle ban this game series.
Quite so, yeah.
5 seconds.
Quite so.
Dire's turn to battle.
We saw Oracle picked up quite a few times yesterday by Omen Fox. I think it was Perseus, if I'm not mistaken. Big fan of it. Perhaps Cthulhu watching that, seeing what he can do if you have an Oracle who knows what he's doing. Obviously, very, very, very nice support to have. Can save your carries very well. Save themselves. Just be a real nuisance. Purifying Flames in lane is obviously great. Fortune's End, False Promise, just a good all-around hero, really.
Yeah. Also quite strong in the lane. Has a nice dispel. So a lot of those heroes are going to do damage over time, like a Venom answer, which you've seen quite often. You're going to be able to purge it off.
Quick interruption. Are we going to see a Centaur picked up here? They banned, and the Lord yesterday was banned. They picked Centaur for offlane straight away. And their first game, Centaur was picked, I think it was, and they did it the other way around. Basically, was when it wasn't one, it was the other.
10 seconds.
I think it was.
Okay.
Yep.
Opting for Doom. Opting for Doom as their big boy in the offlane.
Maybe
does leave Bulletjie to take it. Yeah. What pairing did we saw yesterday? We saw pairing with Doom. Was it
Doom
Bass Rider?
Grimstroke.
Was it Doom? Oh, that was of Uyghur Fox. That was a very nice combo. That Soulbind Doom is.
See if it'll come out here.
Hey, okay. Grimstroke picked up. Trying to. There we go. That's a nice little. You're not taking this. You are not getting a double Doom off on us. Thank you. I would love to see. Just random little thing in my head. Not ever going to happen in a game as we see a Jakira picked up. Very, very nice. Massive nuisance in lane as well.
Yep.
Nice little idea in my head of just imagining a Grimstroke with Refresher and a Doom with Refresher and having 4 heroes doomed. Never going to happen, but that would be lovely.
We'll just have it. Ooh, wait, no. Oh, you can't do that with Morph, actually. I was going to say Morph into the Grim. Grim does the Soulbind. Grim Soulbinds a Soulbind, which will make 3 people.
Just a choo-choo train of Soulbinds. We see a Rubik. Nice. Okay. That is pressure on this Doom.
Good for both of them. Jakiro, if he puts it in the same lane, after 6 he's going to have that same harass that Jakiro have. Again, Doom has a stun, has a nice gold if he picks up the Devour. No, nice pick there.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yep. And nice. Look at fire and lane such a nuisance, so I think it'd be nice for Rubik once he hits a 6 to... Yeah, I think, these are nice spells you can steal. He's looking over here as we see Zeus banned out. Cthulhu's banned Zeus. I might be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure in each of their games they banned it at some point. Not always in this second wave, but almost always within their games they've banned a Zeus.
Yeah. Check on that.
Seconds.
Also, I don't trust you, but
No, I don't trust me at all. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. As you see Invoker ban up, we did see Flamiki play a very nice Invoker. Like when Aquas works Invoker, got an earn, I think it was like 17 minutes, played really, really well in that Invoker.
Yeah.
Don't want to deal with that. Saying no thanks. Pick something else, please.
This has been banned twice so far and have won both of those games.
10 seconds.
But can't see exactly who banned it.
Dyer's turn to ban.
I say Cthulhu. And they ban Sven again. I'm pretty sure this is a solid banning of them. They know what heroes they don't want to face. They don't mind what else you pick around it, but they do not want to play Viper, Oracle, Zeus, Sven frequently. And fair enough. All very big nuisance
10
heroes.
seconds remain.
Pretty standard bans coming out here,
5
actually.
seconds.
Ban the wind. Or the
But like I
clicks.
said, not many of those big late games been taken out yet. You have the Spectre and the Sven, but not to the likes of the Anti-Mage and the Jug and the Ursa and the Void all being taken. Okay,
Well, there goes Void.
well, they just poop them out.
You almost.
today.
Yep, that was. Yep, nice timing. All planned.
I can see what they're thinking, just not the right way.
Well, but yeah, it works, man. If it works, it works.
10 seconds.
Fair enough. You don't want to face Void. Do you think we're going to see AM Ursa
5
Jug banned here potentially, or? I mean, Rubik Jug is a nice lane. I played against it, and it wouldn't be like that. You would obviously have your Grim safe, but in pubs I've played, you've had it, and it's a nuisance, man. A good Rubik makes your lane a problem.
Yeah, Anti-Mage is still good for both the teams. Not going to be screwed over too much by the Grim or the Rubik, and is good against the Doom. Although if
Yeah,
you get the
I prefer-
Doom
I
on
prefer
him, it
Bulletjie.
is...
It is Dyer's ban.
Okay, yeah, see. No more late games. I'm right.
T still in the pool.
That is true.
There's a.
But for who?
10 seconds.
Thing is,
5
yeah, Doom
seconds.
can, if he saves him in the fight, can, even if he gets his meta off, just Doom him from that point on, stops any sort of
Dyer's turn
further
to
damage coming
ban.
out. To see Slaughter ban, they're both opting to ban all flaners here. I'm surprised by that, because I would, if I was a Bulletjie, think that Doom was going to be my opponent to deal with.
Yeah.
But maybe they just make I don't. Someone who can just make space for him 2 farm faster even.
Looking back to the first,
5 seconds.
the first game Bulletjie played, they had banned out the Deucer, Wraith Kings, Vokers, Quops, Embers, Spectres, Odies, and a Storm Spirit, and a Drow. So I'm
Just big no-no for the spec, fair enough.
yeah.
You can punish him, but if he's not punished in those first 10 minutes, it's a problem. Ricky picked up.
Right.
I think we saw Cthulhu play this yesterday in their mid lane.
They played it mid lane on the hands of
So
Flamiki.
now, yeah, I wonder if they're going to now worry about this being the mid lane hero, because it can still go to that post 1, mess them a little bit.
Seconds.
What are you picking? That would make sense why they've banned the Slaughter.
5 seconds.
What about bringing out a cheeky bounty hunter? Why not? It's game 1, have some fun.
You still can. That Doom is that strong offlaner, so stay there until level 3, and then you can roam around to the mid. But it's if it scales well, which the Ricky will against the bounty. Eventually, Ricky's not going to care if you see him.
What about a Slark?
Slog's fine. I'd like to see an anti-mage.
Venomancer.
Righty. So that
Okay,
must
so-
be a 4 Veno.
Yeah, and that is not a nice lane to play against Doom Venom. I mean, he's with the Scorcher, he's going to be able to run you down easily. Venomous Gale, Poison Touch as well, just in general. Whew, not nice. I mean, Inkswall can only do so much for movement speed here, man.
Is a toughie.
So what are you looking for here? What are you looking for if you're on Bulletjie?
Radiant's turn to
Oh,
ban.
are we going to find
Legion
out? LC.
Commander.
Okay.
Okay. I like that.
So we're going to have a Rubik Legion, you'd assume.
Hmm.
That's a nuisance of a lane. They're going to do big damage to you.
They might even opt to put it against the Doom. Not a safe lane, but just swap off the
10
lanes.
seconds.
Because the Legion can deal with the Doom, and then you just have either both the aggro tri-lane top, or bot, or you just take the carry versus carry, and so you take a gamble, and if you win the lane, then it's going to be much tougher for the opposite pos 1.
And Legion is extremely well versed Venom if they were to do that. I mean, all she has to do is, as we see, oh yes, bounty picked
Right.
up. Okay.
There's 1 point for you.
Woo, I'm on one.
Points to Gusto.
If one nice thing that's very, very nice about Legion versus Venom matchup is that all she has is one ability to purge off.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
You potentially
Turn
life.
to ban.
Saving arc ban, so that's watching Bulletjie, seeing how much that was done, how much I did for them in game 1. Also, 3 very squishy heroes for an arc. So
Yeah.
ban there.
Thinking, because I mean, I don't know. That lane's going to go quite badly actually. Because I mean, the second that Venom scale hits, you brace your attack. Thanks for coming. I'm purged off now. Sure, you're gonna have the damage over time, but a double brace pickup is gonna pretty much negate that with Legion's passive coming in and just life stealing all the rest away. I like the pickups actually. Bounty. I like the bounty because I said it, but is it gonna actually work well enough? If he gets an early Deso, perhaps he'll be able to the backlines, as we see Odie banned out. So looking at their mid laners.
Wait, if they're banning the Odie, then they believe that the Venom must be
or pause one bounty.
Ooh.
10
please.
seconds remain.
Pretty please.
I would, yeah, I'd love to see that first game.
5 seconds.
Get
Bounty
a nice early Deso.
What's it? Yeah, bounty minus Dessa. Basher.
AEX, just whenever the shuriken toss hits, you're just getting gold from everyone. Thank you. To both teams with an invis nuisance now. Obviously a bit more of a nuisance on the Ricky that is permanent, but I mean, bounty isn't too far off.
I wonder if the Zeus ban from Cthulhu has opened up the possibility for the Ricky on Bulletjie. Like, hey, Zeus is gone. One of the bans. Let's play the Ricky. Let's do it. Morph ban. So thinking, I guess the Ricky or the Morph still could have gone mid. All safe.
They still have the option for a wind. I know we don't like the hero, I do personally, but they still have the open option for a wind. It's can pop a Rubik, can pop a Grim. If you get the Shackled Dust on Ricky, it's a problem. Got that evasion with the wind run. Can be nice against Legion. If you get caught out, Legion have to watch that the wind run isn't happening before she tries to duel, if she were to duel her.
What about a Bat Rider? Mid Bat Rider for Bulletjie.
I don't hate it. Yeah,
It's a good thing, because you have the double lasso,
10 seconds.
which would actually be a quad lasso if you have the soul bind on it.
5 seconds.
Just quad was... Yeah, it would be quad, yeah. If the back gets Ags, and you have a soul bind, it will pull 4 heroes. And then you deal 2 of them. And you lift the other 2.
I haven't seen the interaction with Soulbind and the Bat LT. I haven't actually seen that. I'm not sure. I mean, I'd imagine so. I'd imagine that's how it would work.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Let's see. Tide Hunter.
So that mid-tide, I guess? I am... Pause 1 Doom. Let's look at it from that.
Or maybe you're right with Pause 1 Veno. With Jakira, Tide mid, Doom Bounty, the roaming 4.
5 seconds.
I'd go in mid, doesn't care if it's a Ricky mid or the Legion.
But what would he not want? He wouldn't want... What about Alina?
Looking at a Leshrac.
As well, yeah, both of us going for that Pi Magic Burst.
Or Razor again, that's all.
Razor's nice.
Sniper?
Obnoxious, but no, I mean...
get caught too early. Blink Ravage and then just lay the stuns. Nah, don't like.
I like the idea of a Razor.
Not an Alchemist.
Risky.
They're not going to go late. Cthulhu hasn't got a late game build here. And they do have... Bulletjie has that with the Ricky. So be able to get that early farm, early aggression with an Alch.
Okay, well, another high magic burst. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
We were in the right field. We'll give ourselves some of that there.
It's all the same hero.
All the exact same. Yeah. Except Pugna's ulti needs to get nerfed. Okay, we do see it's a tied mint on Flummocky. Okay. This Pugna ulti needs, in my opinion, it needs to change, man. It's too low of a cooldown for what it does.
There's gonna be a 1. It's a 1 Pugna. It's probably 2.
Okay, cool. I can realize. I was like, what? Okay, I'm curious about this. This is gonna be a good game, I think. I mean, really, like, Pugna. I think Wind gets far too much trouble for where Pugna doesn't. I mean, people say, oh, you push R and then Wind does the attacks for you while running around. Pugna every 7 seconds just steals your life from you, and if you haven't got life, if your life soul steals mana. I mean, what? Why? 7-second cooldown to just attack me from anywhere on the map, but the range is so big.
Yeah.
I also, good hero this game. I think we have a very nice game here. Is that Doom the Cash 2 set Doom, perhaps?
No. Might be. I've never seen that. At least the head and the shoulders.
It feels like it has the same sort of vibe, but the rest of the cash item side, I don't know. Simply wondering. Cool, good game. Okay, who's your money on? Who's your money on? You have to call it right now before you've seen anything.
I prefer that draft, yeah. Has an early aggression, has a late game. Yeah, they might struggle with killing them if they go late, but I think enough farm, and if they're able to get the Legion and a lot of deal damage, I think.
We'll turn this tide to our advantage.
This isn't the right screen to be equipped. What? Just kidding, game is not underway. Okay, 2-minute pause, call out Rubik slow. Okay, so let's see. We have. Okay, looks like that bounty is getting towards bot lane with Shakiro. Going to be a nuisance. So, yep, we called the lanes correctly since then.
Now for the old razzle dazzle.
So, as a Legionnaire, what do you do? Do you go for
my sadness that you're
these all chats come out? Overwhelming odds here, rough, or do you go for the moment of courage, the passive, or the Q main?
I think he's gonna go for the press the attack, so not allow the Venom to have that early aggression. Assuming the Venom is safe lane.
I think Veno is going to be offlane. I think.
我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
Just mute people. Just mute people before you play this game. That's all you have to do. Just mute this.
So we did see Board playing.
Okay, so yeah, Grimricky, Legion with the Rubik and Pugna mid, like we said, yep.
Oh, wait,
Shakira bounty.
I was looking at the wrong team, which lanes they played. I'm a very smart cookie.
Yes. Yes. Ooh, like some high fives. Nice. Bit of the dancing up top, just chilling out. Do you see a little bit of forward movement here from the Doom? Heading up towards where these scouts are. Grim just dropping that he's defeated Grand Mega Sag's lab, fair enough.
30 seconds to battle.
Making it worse.
Venom's Gale picked up first hit by the Venom, and we give it the Devour. I actually wouldn't mind seeing for a first blood at a Scorched Earth level 1. I know it isn't a very main thing, but why not? If you get a Venomous Gale, that extra move speed and attack damage is going to be problems.
The match
This is
of
gonna go
matches
the way of the
starts.
Fenno. Jump, still get it. Bottom.
Bounty does manage to get that with the Legion sitting on it. Alright.
So there's going to be one for the side of Bulletjie. And we'll see how the mid block go in here. Just very important against a Pugner.
He has picked up his magic stick, nicely done. Does have his 2 tangles shared nicely. Oh, the block is looking in Pugner's favor.
He was blocking from the start though.
Redeemable.
Terrible. No.
I don't think it actually hurt for Pugner to pick up a ward as well. A magic stick as well, because a lot of tides last it's going to be coming from his anchor smash, trying to get into range to secure them.
That's true.
As top, we do see first blood over here. We do see first blood. All right. The combo is coming. We are getting ready for the Inkswell Blink Strike. Let's go.
We saw it yesterday from Cthulu, and now they get their taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible combo.
Yeah.
So they know how to deal with it.
It's so strong. Because you don't see it coming. If you have vision of the person, do it on the Ricky, you don't see the animation. And just... Oh.
Yeah, suddenly on you, you're stunned and there's a guy backstabbing you. It is not...
Ricky doesn't even have to hit you, just get stunned. That's the worst bit.
There's
play
actually...
mind games.
I think we will see one of these heroes banned out next game. I'm assuming we're going to see Grim banned out. No matter what happens this game, I think we're going to see banned out.
It is a bit of an interesting top lane. Stun coming on. Doing a bit of damage with the Scorch, yeah?
Venom Scale comes in, nicely done.
Ooh.
That's what I was talking about, that Venom Scale with Scorched Earth, man, it's a combo.
Be dead. Yeah.
Well played, very nicely done. I don't even think time going on this Ricky, for now. This guy's sitting with 9 armor, 13 regen with the Eating Tango. I mean, it's 9 armor under tower, sure, but the second he has those 2 Wraith Bands potentially coming in as well, he has more armor. He's such a strong laner.
Yeah.
Gonna get some nice sweet XP in the tower here. This mid lane, still no stick queued up by Pugner, which is okay, so he just doesn't feel it's necessary to go for that with the anchor smash. Just don't worry about it, I'll give him the occasional last hit for that much mana. Magic Wand up as well as the Bracer for the Tide.
Top is missing.
See, Tide is ahead on the net worth by, oh my, I see the last hits.
12 to 5, 9-0, yeah, that is difficult.
Yikes. Good from the Tide starting out.
I mean, you're decrypt, you can still cast your anchor smash.
Yeah.
That's not we see Inkswell Blink Strike on the Venom.
The should be dead, 1 more hit, yeah.
That
Good
is
maneuver,
indeed.
kill steal. Just has to run away. Down bottom. Just slow onto the Rubik from Hero.
Okay, we do see the full Wraith Band coming up to the Ricky, so this man's already got 6 armor. There we go, suddenly at 8. Venom Scale comes out. Alright, Scorched Earth on cooldown 20 seconds, able to Blink Strike back to the Grimstroke, just nice and easy escape. Is low on mana, could have perhaps bought himself a Clarity 3, but doesn't seem too bothered, just farming nicely here, doing well in his lane.
Venom does have an additional sentry up, so if they try to de-ward him, then we'll be able to simply hand it back.
As we see Doom pick up Thunderclap. Citrus or Thunderclap, nice little combo there in this lane.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Killed by the Rubik, yeah, I'm just gonna get back to lane. Good job there. He's on best.
I'm worried about this mid lane.
Ruin. Yep.
This tide is more than double CS of Pugner for now. Pugner is able to get the Arcane Ring at least.
But no bottle, so not as much of an advantage he'd normally receive from getting.
Well, not cute up yet either. Should go for it, yes, yes.
Tide doing well, the Legion as well, so
Yes, I mean mid lane, I think you're okay with this. You're saying, well, Tide is having a good time, but you know what, my off and safe lane are doing very, very well themselves. This is going to be all right. I'm not too worried if I'm on Bulletjie right now.
do you think the we see the Tides only queued up the mana boots and then into the blink? Is he going to be looking to go for those aura items, or are you looking for him to be your control and your damage in the and let the Doom go for those items?
I think we'll see a Greaves, perhaps.
Ricky, stun onto the Doom.
Doing Scorch Earth.
I think there should be a dead Doom here. Yep.
That's a dead Doom.
Kill steal from Fotail.
Kill secure, yep. I think he's gonna go for the Greaves eventually. I think he's gonna get that early blink just to have that quick presence, jump a lane quickly once he's got his Ravage, which he hasn't opted for level 6. I like that.
Doesn't need it now. Knows he's not going to be rotating. It's yeah. It is a lot earlier since he is in the mid lane compared to off.
And he has the level 6 of Pugna. Okay, sure. No, why not?
Used, and now you can just do it again. Bring in a couple mangoes. Round 2. Bounty,
Yeah, this probably does have his.
fine. A little bit behind the side of the Ricky and the Legion, but I'm going to be too disappointed with this lane.
Pugna has been at his bottle now, so he's going to be able to spam out a little bit more. Use that LT. As top lane, we do see the Scorched Earth. Inksaw stunning the Doom again. Blink Strike is up. He is silenced by the Grim. Potential for Ricky to blink here. Doesn't want to chase it any further.
Doesn't want to go into this full HP Venom with the Gale up and the wards. It's going to be a bit hard there.
So Ricky's going to be happy with this lane so far. He's got his farm, double wraiths up. He's all right with this. You do see Jakira rotating because of this.
Bottom is missing.
It is called out. They do Venom scale on that Ricky as bottom lane. They should know this bounty is alone, but what can they do about that right now? Not too much by the looks of it.
Have deal up, and even then I'm not sure if he'll have enough damage. Down quick. More of the solar XP, so 2 levels up. Just to pull the lane. Be stable there, top lane. 3 there with the Jakiro.
Thanks for coming in on that Ricky. That's such a nice combo. The Breath is going to do a bit of work.
Stun from Jakiro, so not going to be able to lock him down too much, and that should be out for the Ricky. Yeah.
As bottom lane, we do see an inverse Pugna heading towards this bounty. Legion is there. Has his level 6. Oh, well played.
Hold up. So the crap person not able to get the deal damage, does get the kill. Little
It's a kill with the Black Train, unfortunately. Unable to get the deal damage there, yeah.
Tops in mid. Ricky gets the kill on the Venom. Might need to beat the knife, yeah. Isn't able to get it in time.
Nice bit of gold for Jakiro. Buy himself a century or 2.
There. Tide hitting the top of the net worth. Oh, the last hits now. Net worth sitting, comfortably ahead as well. Pugna losing out on a lot of that farm going to the bot lane.
Top lane's probably going to be a kill here on this Rubik. Should be done. Scorched Earth, Dual Breath done nicely.
The 7 hell.
Oh, Ricky tipping his teamie there.
What are you doing, mate?
Radiant should look to their top tower.
Guess the Tide has got, okay, hood up. I see him goes cloaked. He's probably going for that hood. Ooh, got a haste rune up here as well as the Ravage. Mana boots are up. Could potentially see a reverse Ravage.
Don't have the Doom available. It seems they have a 6th sense here. They know the Tide is missing. The Veno's mid. So are expecting he's going to go somewhere. So they're just going to back off.
Venom can be a real nuisance mid lane with these little wards of his. A little slight tick damage each time.
I think the Pugna will be able to do with him. So if he steps a bit too far, we'll be able to get a kill. Is double his level. So got.
Funky is running down this Grimstroke. I mean, do you pop a Ravage here for the kill? Doesn't have a great. Doesn't have the gush. It probably wouldn't have happened there.
Doesn't know when the Ricky's going to jump in and silence him after or anything like that either. So can't confirm it. Just leave it alone.
Ricky happy to farm at the tower here. Couple of gold till he's got his treads up. Double race treads. Nice little early lane for him so far.
Yeah.
Well played by these two top. Doom and Venom have held their own though. I mean, that combo is terrible. Having to deal with it, Blink Strike, Inkswell. It is a horrible combo to have to sit with. As in 30 seconds, we do see bounties coming out for 30 seconds. I wonder if we're going to see a bit of contesting there. Get a track on this.
Oh, they missed the Ravage onto the Ricky. Good dodge there. Soulbind comes in here. Ricky is going to get the kill, but is Doom now that the damage alone should be enough. Is it going to do the body blocks?
This might be close. I think he's going to make it though. Ooh, I think Ricky's going to live. Don't deny yourself. As bounties are coming out, Pugna is heading towards the fight here.
Fine. Courier is dead. No
Grimmer's
vision
making
on the
space this
two.
tide.
Is the others.
I think this might be a dead tide here through his life drain. Oh, he just cancelled earlier. Unlucky there with that to try to get the stun off. Ricky is scouting it out from Roche, but they don't know he's here. Just tricks the traders off as his blink strike.
Might want to opt onto the Veno. Doesn't have mana for the...
He's playing a bit cautiously. We do have Venom out poison that might cast it. There we go. Let's cast it right now.
Does hit the Ricky and the Pugna as well, sitting
Pugna has life drain.
Double kill.
Sitting inside the Jakira ult is going to pop down from the Anchor Smash.
Yeah, that might go to work. We do see Ricky. Is he going to try to deny himself? He does. Well
Shove
done.
there.
As bottom lane, they're just pitting up one another. That track is going to be such a nuisance with that Janada just constantly stealing his gold. So the first sort of group-ish team fight, we see the nuisance that is the Pugna's life drain there. Really, really strong ability, man.
Almighty mother. Did I do that?
Okay, we do see that the Tide has got the pipe. With regards to your earlier question about pattern.
Oh no. I get the stun on the bounty, no vision of him either, so I'll walk it off.
Quite a few drums coming in this game here. We see Doom setting up for his, Ricky setting up for his, Bounty looking to go for that as well. He's a very strong item so far. Had a nice little buff for that last patch.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
And just scouting out with his wards. Nice little 15 gold there for Bounty, for Ricky rather. Is under a sentry ward here. Doom has Doom up in 15 seconds, so could potentially go for a fight then.
Middle.
Soul lined up as well.
Has the hood up.
Oh, that life drain is so far away.
This hood not gonna
Hey, it's off cooldown again. DD in top. Depending who gets that, we could see a kill with it. We do see Tide heading towards it.
Bounty is here mid 2, so I might get baited in. Ravage out.
Top lane,
Should
we
be
do
a
see the
stun to
ice
follow. Yep, and dead. Very
Nicely
good.
done.
The Ravage you say Legion does have the blink.
Blink up should be
Stun
good.
follow.
Dual victory there.
Soul
Soul
Sign.
coming in. Oh, almost
Get both
made
of them, but does get the dual damage. Doom is stance and no Doom coming out.
Doom
Ravage
can turn this.
has been used.
Doom can turn this, I think, if he's able. If he picks up on that, he's.
Dire's middle tower is under
Okay, cool. They do know that the blink strike was used there. Die
You
happy to
have
get.
vision in. Yeah.
Die happy to get out of this. They've got what they came for. Oh, we do see that track coming and paying
Yep.
dividends here. Get to the trade.
Neutrals. Ooh, comes the
Oh, Doom is just securing it, saying, nope, you're not getting away.
that bounty. The Janata are doing the work.
But yeah, I think they're happy. Oh, these tracks are going to doing such nice work for them.
Oh no, well, doesn't help when you
I think Legion might be. Is he in trouble
doesn't
here?
have TP.
Can't get blink off.
is under attack.
Just gonna find it though.
Gotta just fight this out, I guess.
Yep. Stun on.
Magpie comes in nicely there. Does really well to separate that fight a little bit. He's probably going to fall here.
Dire's top
Poison Arrow is taken out.
Yeah, this should be a dead
Radiant should
Grim as well. See it close to go.
Good stuff about the Doom.
Is onto the bounty. Should kill him there. Might go for the Veno.
Unseen.
So much happening here. The
Who has
Doom
an
being
charge
sucked
in
off
them?
by the Pugna. I'm not going to say that again. Ricky just immediately getting out and we'll go down.
Alright, okay, they're using their timings nicely here. This is going to be this is the dead Rubik, I'd assume. Light Drink comes in. This is the ability, but lovely. I guess match up on the Rubik, I'm not going to do too much of that, you can imagine.
Doom is still in the area, but I don't think he wants to fight, being very low. Does have the stun available though.
Vayner coming from behind, has good. Ooh, it might be in trouble here.
This
as the
should be a
Legion also
duel if they can catch
Dual
him.
victory.
Yeah. No Ravage to cancel.
Oh, just in time. It's a nice anchor smash off. But there we go. There's the correction. Now what do you do? As Bounty comes back, is able to. This was a really nice extended fight here. He is silenced up by the Grim.
My gosh.
Whew, chaos here. Absolute chaos.
I'm waiting for a break to take my breath.
Can get another track on everything. This one might stun him up.
Yeah, this will get the stun.
That's his blink. Oh, that might be a very good hit Bounty.
Ulti doesn't have the dual available, so can't put extra damage. But we'll get kills regardless.
Draw if they are killing the Tide at least. That is one positive you can take if you are Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Well, not as I say so.
Oh, dodging the stun.
Venom's back in this fight again. This is absolute madness. These guys are fighting all over the screen. I think we almost had 2 timings of duel there. As the whole time Ricky is just farming bottom, says, I'm out, I'm gonna get my defusal before I join these crazy fights.
Well played there from both sides. Being able to keep it going, but not get their, what's the expression? Is it toe too deep in the pool or foot deep?
Well, tipping their toe? That's an expression. But that's literally tipping to the deep end.
That should help.
I'm not sure. We do see a Doom. Could see a potential smoke and Doom somewhere. Legion with a 20 deal damage, opting for the Blade Mail. Nice item against the Venomancer, who has got his own up. Sitting mid, trying to get his level 10, nice and early. So now comes a matter of, yes, mid lane was tough and stuff, and they're not really cleaning that Tidehunter, but Tidehunter as we do you have to deal with?
Yeah, this is going to be a deal off.
This is going to be a deal with. Oh, too much damage.
Oh, there's going to be a tip there.
That's not a common problem there.
Pugna though.
Dire should look.
Oh yes, press the attack, you can.
Yes.
You should press the attack. Ooh, leaving it, playing it fine there. Calculated. As
Two
bottom lane.
invises here. Stun.
Invisai.
What? No.
Invisai.
No.
Yeah, 2 Invisai.
No. Because
One
invis
cactus,
is
2
a sort of
cacti.
invisible.
No, what? Nonsense, Invisai.
He slacks.
Okay, we did see that in mid lane there. That's massive road coming in.
They see the Pugna, they know this is the prime.
Soulbind silence, I see that.
Soulbind? No Doom on
Could life drain. Oh, that double life drain is huge. Double life drain, that is massively. They're falling here. Tricks the trade can still get the kill on the bounty.
Bounty should die here from the Ricky if he. Oh, they
Bounty
don't
gets
have
the
vision
track
of
out.
it. Oh, it's everywhere.
But as one of anything is popping again.
No, no.
Oh, this might be a. Oh, well played there. That Shuriken tossing big damage there. These fights are not going. These ice paths saving quite a few lives here.
Yep. But nice soulbind coming out there. Who was the Doom on to? I didn't see that actually. Doom was used.
Should look to that top tower.
I did not see that either. Maybe it wasn't someone who was very, very close to playing.
Can't see. See, he used it. Don't know who it was on. Quality observing here, people.
Quite chaotic fights, and I think the chaotic fights are going to, in the long run, suit Bulletjie better. Because if they're not getting their Pugna completely destroyed and targeted out, and he can get another double life drain off, with Legion just popping someone in the backline. Don't get me wrong, the tracks and the track goal coming from Shuriken Toss and that just general harass is going to do a lot of work as well. But what I was saying before that fight broke out is that mid lane went very well for them, but this Tide isn't able to get the massive kills. He isn't the biggest kill threat until he has that ravage. But Pugna is able to get kills quickly and on maybe anyone. Sure, not exactly Tide surviving a lot, but naturally, no matter who you're against, Tide surviving a lot. As we just see this Ricky walking towards him mid lane, scouts him out. Pugna has it in this. They have seen him.
Is acting stupid, but creeps on him now. We'll know that they do see. Legion, though, coming in. Might be a bit of a bait.
Well played on that gush. Choosing not to cast that gush until this was actually accurate on him. That was nicely done.
Down bottom.
Oh, Pugna might be gone here. I mean, this is oof.
Yeah. Crit from bounty, that's going to be out.
Yeah, that
He
crit
does have
is
his Deso coming as well. Yep. Deso finished on the bounty.
Razzle dazzle.
okay. So do we see Rubik or Grimstrike one hit first in this game?
Wait, what? Rubik or Grim?
Yeah, from the bounty with that Deso.
Oh, I see. I think it'll be the Grim. I think it'll be the Grim. It's gonna pop first. Because the stun from Rubik is his one shot, doesn't matter. It's a stun.
They group up nicely. Probably for a smoke. There we go. All right, we do have ensnared Doom. So whoever, if Rubik shows here, I think he might be dead. Not exactly.
Not what they want to go for.
Yeah.
If they catch a Legion, this can be very good. See, they do not
Legion's
see him.
6th sense.
No.
Rubik just placed a ward. He's going to see that courier flying over. What a value ward.
Gotta run for the mid.
Drums popped. I think this might be a rated Legion.
It's gonna be dead.
They're dropping big ultis. Goodbye, Legion.
the side. Pugna getting caught up by the tide. Does have Ravage available. Ricky showing up too.
Pugna ward. Well, that ulti has that Pugna, that's another double kill there for that Doom rather. Ricky is up in the jump in yet. If you do see that soulbind coming out, Ensnare is used on that. Unless Ricky is fighting on his backline. Ricky versus Bounty, Invis versus Invis.
We Bounty side with a crit, got too much there. Legion is gonna do jump on. Stun, I think this is too much damage though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Doom helping out with the snare. Enough with the overwhelming odds. So no, good fight there from Cthulhu.
Not
Able
quite
to
ready to
isolate
pick
the
off.
Legion early on with the Doom, and that is her buyback done too.
Yeah, not quite enough damage on that Legion yet to go for that big boy. Can still look for the smaller kills next time. Nice idea though.
Yeah.
We did see that Ensnare picked up a Rubik, could potentially be used as a nice catch to get a duel victory here. I mean, if you catch someone in a duel and he gets life drained, that's a duel win.
Yeah.
I would like to see the two. I would like to see Pugna and Legion smoke together somewhere almost every time that duel's of cooldown. Take a trip into the jungle, give it a go. Carry dust with you, so
Has
it
already
pops.
got a Dagon queued up from Pugna, so they are going to be looking for the Legion to get those quick pops. What was that help from the Ricky? Yeah.
BKB, get up here for this bounty. Just going to negate that Pugna quite a lot. As I do see them moving towards him bottom lane. Oh, he has a sixth sense.
Oh,
Nice section.
but too late there.
Silence as well. That might be silence. The bounty might be down here. Pugna comes in with a blast, and there we go. Nice with the smoke gank. Good response there.
Still secure, taken away from Ricky, but
We do see a TB come in from Tide. Doesn't have Ravage for another 40.
you see this Legion here, if he's able to get it onto the right hero, quite an easy kill, especially this very squishy Flying Dragon Jakiro down here.
Radiant's
Nice kill with the Blade Mail and the Pugna.
Something that we didn't mention at the beginning, but that is quite a clear one is, as Ricky jumps, spins up his Tide onto his backline. Leader with the Blade Mail. Nice ability there. Oh, just rolling again. Well played. That was fine margins there.
Stroke of Fate, double silence with the Soulbind. Jakiro was on level. Magpie, but too much.
Double life drain. Double life drain is huge.
I love this.
Oh, this is a
Back and
fantastic
forth,
drop
back and
actually.
forth every time.
Yeah, good fighting here. And this Nether Blast, didn't mention it, but that ability to clear towers nice and quickly is... I mean, who's your massive tower hitter here for Cthulhu? Yes, they got the liquid fire of
Bounty.
Jakiro, but yeah, you know,
Bounty
they
Dexter,
got the liquid
that's it.
fire, it slows it. Yeah. Whereas you've got just Legion's general damage, Ricky's general damage are fantastic, but this Nether Blast is doing some solid work with these towers. As you see, as they fortify it, okay, fair enough.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So one
Well
day,
played here by Bulletjie and Jive. That was very nice team fight there. That smoke being converted into, what was it, 2 or 3 pickoffs as well as a tower.
you'd love seeing these games where every fight is going back and forth either way.
Double damage.
Top lane,
And the second Cthulhu gets their next fight win, rather,
I do that.
yeah, Cthulhu, they were able to still have to get that. They're still able to get the tier 1 and mid and bot. Nice little golden surge there if they are able to get it off. They definitely still are very much in this. Dire have awarded the heck out of their jungle.
yeah.
Enemy jungle. They have vision on them all over. I think that's actually the main thing right now. It's just that the vision game is being won by Dire. They're clearing those fights. They're able to know when to engage because they're able to see it long before Cthulhu gets to them. They're saying, no, we're not going to fight this one. Here they are. Or, hang on, guys, there's a solo Ricky. Let's jump them right now before they can respond. Solo bounty, rather. Invis eyes, sorry.
Pain mystery.
Okay, so we have the Blink Doom ready. Do they just look for the next item sales? We do see the Vlad's queued up on the Tide. Legion's looking for that next deal. He's ready for this. I do want to see the Soulwind deal, but can't always get what you want.
No, especially if you might end up doing the wrong one and they get the double damage in. Although the option, they
Risk it.
can still do it, and then the Pugna decreps and they burst the other down with magic damage.
Yeah, you do that, then you just have Pugna's your damage. Pugna just, I mean, you got the double Dagon, or double life drain. Pugna actually proving very valuable with this. I definitely think we're going to see, I know it's early days, this game is not this far from over, but I think we're going to see Grimstrike.
This will do
You
nicely.
can deal with Pugna, but that double life drain, double day one potential, just too value.
Smoke. Cthulu. We'll be heading down the mid lane, see them join the line to the triangle. They will see the Rubik here.
Rubik, if he tanks his gank, he's going to be a very happy man.
The dire scan. On the
So might notice he's been tracked. They might have, okay, we do see straight link to him. This is fine. Your Bulletjie, do you respond to this? I don't think they should. You've tanked the gank, that's perfectly fine. So, we do see potential.
Spellbind to
Poison never out.
Science will
I guess
follow.
that's
Macropie not going to be on block. Legion's barely going to live there. He doesn't.
fine. Does time in there. Pugna comes in and just fuck. Thanks for coming. Level 3 Dagon. As bounty
Top
doesn't
of the
to
Ricky
chase.
just barely getting away. Probably going to jump back to the Grim. Oh, already lands perfectly on the side there.
This is going to play back Cthulhu though. This bounty is happy that he loves these kinds of fights.
Yeah.
He's extended, I can get my track, slowly buff everyone up. Just life drain.
I mean, enough. Nope.
Ooh.
Too much crit from that side. Do you
As
still
Grim-
see the Grim in the tide?
Tide. They're cutting on. Oh, well kited there. I'll say
Very
nicely
well.
done. Potential for Roche, perhaps not really the best Roche takers either on the side of Cthulhu. These extended fights that are treating them nicely.
Yeah.
They're fans of this.
I deserve this.
I mean, bounties now. He just bought his BKB and he suddenly has 17k gold, 1,700 gold, not 17k, 1.7k
Dire's
rather.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, they still got this tier 1 bottom is low, is still not low at all. So nice damage there for them. That was a nice little, very nice smoke. Both these teams have used their smoke extremely well. They've smoked done it very well, gotten a singular pick off, decided, hey, we can take this fight or not. I do think
Dire's top
look, he had a little bit of save your friend syndrome there. If your Rubik takes that and tanks the gank, you say, sorry bud, that's your role. You've saved all of us a lot of time and space here.
Yeah.
But still, they could have turned that as well, you never know. It's one of those things where that immediate call could be game changing. If it's linked perfectly on the right target, you never know. Unlucky there, but
It
nice
was a good
fight.
start with the blink stun onto the Doom, and I forget who the Ricky jumped onto, but also able to delay it out, and they did get the Soulbind, but come to much with the Pugna being a little bit further back. Do you see a smoke? Legion having that 40 deal damage and the Sun, she's gonna for a kill. Do you have, like you said, the vision down here, so...
I would like to see Pugna with these, just so that they can secure that dual win. I do think they'll be able to with his blade mail, depending on which target they take. Doom might be a difficult one. We'll see here first hand now. Pops the
Doesn't
onto
Ricky damage. Ricky, that's it, yeah.
Okay, so that's alright there. We do see raised third here on... Oh, we do see the track him up on the Ricky. There you go. That's the bounty.
Purge. Gets the purge, but Silence follow
Soulbind
doesn't
silence.
count. Later on onto the Soulbind, double left.
Ooh, double
Very
there.
good. Coming in now.
Double there. Oh, big ravage on the 2.
Tight is
Legion is still taking a lot of tick damage from poison over.
But keeping his Ricky alive and this time that is going to pop now from the... Yeah, very well.
Lap been doing very, very well there. I mean, this back and forth is fantastic, man. We smoke, we kill one of yours. 2 minutes later, you smoke, take a team wipe on us. We're gonna smoke again in a minute after yours, and we're gonna kill you. It's fantastic. Dono is chasing.
Yeah.
Dono's in river. He could, if he stops the silence, he can try with something.
He's going to pop here. Pretty easily.
Unfortunate. Denies the double damage, which could have potentially been used for a rush.
But I think they want to get this tier
24.
2 first, get the outpost before 30. Don't know if they can manage it.
They've got the potential creeps there. Ricky tanks quickly enough. Unlucky. I'm not sure they will.
Nah, not-
Maybe.
If they stand close enough to it and the Pugna's able to nether blast, maybe, but
Tricks to clear the way, perhaps. Ricky's sitting on 24 armor. Opting against it. Pugna's sitting mid, wants to get his level 5 Dagon.
you see Ricky, the
So,
side of the
let's play
Manta
it safe.
coming. Might opt, so you think he needs BKB next? Not get burst down by the Ravage, is able to pop it early?
Look, it'll be nice. I think it'll be very, very nice. I like the Manta build. Obviously, you can just, no worries about track anymore, can just dispel it with that.
Yep.
BKB, you know, you don't have to worry about Venom's damage, Anchor Smashes, Gushes, Jakira's macro can stand there and just look. I like it. I like the
Top tower is under
fight with the
attack.
BKB. Isn't it put them on a little bit more
This
awkward timing?
nicely.
Waiting for BKBs to come up and whatnot. But I think
That's
think
for
they
dope.
I think
fight.
Ricky,
It's just
Yeah.
being able to secure it later on because they have the late game. We've established this.
I think Ricky's he's happy to have Legion sort of standing there, face tanking stuff, going, "Hey, I'm well," having her be like, "I'm big, come, go for it," and then he just jumps that backline on that bounty, that Venno and Jakiro. So BKB might be nice just to stop all control there, and suddenly
Yeah.
Cthulu's surrounded by a Re from the back, Legion, Pugna on the front, and
Do you
not
see-
much to do.
Another smoke here. We see that actually, and I think I note the bounty was opting for an MKB, but has switched to an Orc now. They might
Ooh,
catch
smoke.
this Ricky. No, oh, they're running past each other. Oh,
That was they didn't know that Ricky was there.
No,
Grim
none at
ate
all.
That. Whew.
but the wraparound. Legion with their smoke. It's gonna go onto the. Ooh, nearly popped the Ravage, but the
There we
should
go.
be dead.
Black Ring, there we go. Dude Blinkston does do the Pugna. Let's get Pugna out of the fight as we do see them push through here.
The Soulbind Diffusal, knowing moves, that's there.
Top tower is under attack.
Good wraparound.
Very well
Didn't
done.
have the vision there, but as soon as they saw something happening, they smoked for themselves, came around the back, caught the tide off guard before they were able to get the Ravage off.
Tower is under
Could potentially go for a rush if they wanted to. I just see that Grim is opting to push out the mid lane. They're going to go for the tower rather get the tier 2.
fortified.
Party can just spam the Dragon 2 here.
Is under
There we go, we see the use of the Mantle right there.
But we've used it a bit later.
is under attack.
Anyway,
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I mean, he's almost got his BKB up on this Ricky already.
yeah.
The previous side he was going for it, he just now 100, 200 gold from it.
Oh, Legion deal, I'm missing
Oh,
this.
dual blinks. Oh, that was a high ground, didn't it?
Oh, but the Dagon. I believe that is a level 5 now, yep.
Tower is
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, here you go. This Legion Pugna, they can jump anyone and kill them. Simple. They can get this. They don't have to. The pressure isn't on them anymore. They can move around this map, choke them out, keep Cthulhu penned in. Go for a D was in their jungle now, and whenever Legion's health is off cooldown, which is relatively quickly,
under attack.
Pugna can just mission around the map and just keep stacking damage. I would like to see him, go that plus 30 deal damage bonus just for why not sake. Obviously, press attack AoE is fantastic, especially against the Venom scale. But I would like to just see a Legion with like 400, 500 damage. Who's opting for the AC?
Does she have the... We do see a curry... on the lines of Sanjo and S and Y.
Under attack.
Rubik can steal any ability, might be nicer than Anchor Smash for him.
For enemies.
Bounty discarding out Bounty with his BKB up, looking for an Orchid next on the Bounty. So he's still going for that solo pick of Tavril as he needs to.
Daya does get the scan on the Bounty, so no, someone's there. But Bounty does have the full vision of him, as well as the synergy, so that you see him. Deal with Ravage, double Dagon, Keystroke and Bailey survive, going on to the Bounty, wants to get him off first. Legion chasing up to the tide, he's going to be able to get hit, but Ice Path doesn't hit.
Gosh, no, well, we've got a Doom coming out on the Pugna. Do a press attack up on this line, that Bounty is in the back line. Press attack comes out. Rubik does have some push to it, but Ricky is still in the back line of the Bash Corrupt. Can get work done there.
There we are.
He's under a sentry ward.
He's going to get one hit here by the Bounty. Actually, oh, he doesn't want to do it though. They do see him. So a little too late now.
Double kill.
Should have gone for the kill, but wouldn't have known that in hindsight. Wanted to get out
Why
rather.
prolong the inevitable?
But with
Momentum
the
really beginning to swing into Bulletjie's favor here. They're doing really, really well with these team fights.
17k net worth from what was a pretty even game the whole way through. So now really pressing their advantage.
Pressing the attack.
Ah,
Second pun only
there it
only
is.
one.
That's your pun for the night. Let's go.
Fair enough.
That's what you had to use.
But yeah, this Legion's able to he's able to blink in aggressively on a Doom, pop a Blade Mail, and he's able to rely on his teammates to follow for him. That double Dagon coming out with that Soulbind, the Life Drain. I wouldn't mind seeing a Pugna, he is opting for the Sheep Stick, but I wouldn't mind seeing him go for an Ags and just popping them faster.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Need the axe though?
No, but I just want to see big damage. This is why I throw it.
There we go. Nice both on here. Sacrifice on top, but that should be a dead Veno. Just the Fatal Ult from the Rubik. This will be the Rax.
First Rax, we haven't even seen the Roach contest. It is only 35 minutes in. They've done very, very well here. I mean, what do you do here if you're Cthulhu? How do you rekindle this? How do you sort of say, okay, let's just... Oh, this Manta comes off nicely. Very nice Manta.
Very well played there. They do have...
Cthulhu goes to Roach to the Ice Path. There's Soulbind.
Soulbind Diffuser stun. Just gonna opt out. I think fell back, yeah. Yep.
Got the game full, got the Rax. Pugna is sitting towards the Roche area. Look at the bounty runes there. So what do you do if you're Cthulhu here? Do you try to hold this high ground, give them the space that they want, because you don't want to get more dual damage to the Legion? Is there an item you can go for that's going to save you? What is your win condition here as Cthulhu?
That should help.
It is tough because obviously you got to hit the Ravage on the right people, you got to get the Doom at the right time, but at the same time they have a lot of counterplay. You have that Soulbind and the double silence, which really does screw up a lot of people. The Decrepify also being a big nuisance on that side, and there's so many things I have to take into account that it's not as simple as jump, Ravage, ulti, you know, like let's say a Void Chronosphere into Cataclysm from Voka, you know. I think the way that these fights have been going have been telling us how it has to play out. Each fight is different, starting in a different way, ending in a different way, and each of the beginning, middle, and end different. So they have to be able to make those split decisions
what you sound like.
as it goes to be able to go. I know that's I think that's a longer way of saying I don't know. But I think that's what they have to do, because I think Legion most of the time jumping onto the Doom or the Veno, so to take out either of those two big ultis, and then the Tide is going to come in and Ravage after, but then they're going to hold their spells, they're going to hold the Soulbind after that, and then a Silence once he has that, because Tide doesn't have a BKB, opting for Deso. Doom doesn't have a BKB, going for the AC, I believe. No one has BKB on the side of, except for Bounty.
You touched on something there that I wanted to say. That last fight was what Bulletjie's done really, really well. Is they have held out. They've said, okay, we're taking the Ravage. Don't just panic now and run. Yeah. We've still got Soulbind. We still have our silences. When that Phantom's Embrace comes through and just silences, it's the double silence. Two heroes being silenced and having to waste their time right-clicking that little Phantom. It's a nuisance. But Legion is able to, if not initiating, he's done really well, positioned really, really well to jump a backline here and just pop a lane mail. With Pugna and him, they must be communicating really, really well. The second we see that duel happen, and that Dagon's coming out as is the Life Drain. Yeah. Do you also see he's just picked up a Scythe? So
and we have the Abyssal finish on the Bounty amp. Ricky.
So basically, what's quite nice for if you're a Grimstroke in this game, with your cores being this farmed and this big, if you Soulbind anyone, it looks good.
I'd like to interrupt you guys. We do see them in the pits. They are going to find them.
Comes out.
Yeah, but there's again Soulbind, Silence, Ricky jumps in, get the stun on a
will do that. Big Ravage comes in on 3.
Sacrifice on top. Really going to Legion deal onto the Doom. We'll get him off.
Hit by bounce.
Follow. Yeah.
I enjoyed him as he was there. He's not going to try for this team fighting again. He's picking up his guys in the background. Aside is still here on the mid lane with the Shakira, Ricky and Legion. That is a deadly combo. This is exactly what Barton needs to do. And these guys, one is there. Now suddenly there are only 2 left. I think that Bounty can do work here. Not anymore.
Might get the track on the Ricky and can opt for it now. Maybe wants to try and steal the Roche, but they do have vision around.
I think that was perfectly played there by him. He's not able to just stand and face tank this team fight like the Legion and the Ricky with tricks of the trade and whatnot. If he walks back towards that backline and gets those, he completely separated Grim from that. We still have Soulbind on cooldown because of that. They had a Soulbind off as they do get the Roche, and Aegis is being discussed between them. Okay, Legion picks it up. If the Soulbind gets off in that fight, that's a 100% lost fight. So I think it's going to look really, really well there with that Bounty to just say, don't worry guys, I'm going to gun down straight for this Grim. He's not getting Soulbind off, I will separate him from the fight. It's rough having to do that, but I think it's the only way you're going to have some kind of semblance of redeeming these fights in the way you are currently.
For the old razzle dazzle.
easier said than done. Like, oh, you'll be carrying the dusts with them and trying to scout you out. And it isn't like, once you're popped as a Riki, it is difficult. I mean, but he is doing big damage. Those supports are really, really beginning to struggle against him. And he's sitting now with Deso at, what's that, 450, 460 damage. That with a 200 bonus damage crit on Janado this is rough.
Yeah. Do you see Bounty's opting to finish off the Bloodthorn? Doesn't have buyback, but wants to, like you say, hop in the backline, kill them off, even kill off the Green Man.
Green Man Pugna?
Green Man Pugna, there you
Green
go.
Man Pugna or Green Man Tide and just do a team kill? No,
Oh, goddamn.
Pugna.
No, but be able to kill him off so he can't get the Decrepit, can't save himself on that side. I think that's going to be the play. But again, you're jumping this Pugna who has a Hex and the Decrepit and a 1 and the Steel, so if you don't kill him in that first time, it is going to be rough.
I think Doom's doing the right thing with Blink, well, doing him. I mean, you wouldn't mind having Rubik or Grim doomed, but the thing is, that Pugna is just too much of a problem if he isn't doomed.
Yeah. Oh!
Double dig and double strength. Ooh, we do hear the
Onto
Doom
the
illusion. And a tip comes out. They can probably fight. They're gonna try to fight
There
this.
we go. Now they know Legion Blink
Doing well.
in.
Okay.
Should get.
Legion duel. You see the burst. Boom. Big old Z buyback coming in from the Venomancer. Venomancer.
The next
There we go. Pops
Ricky
that.
nearly dead. Legion does have the Aegis, so it's not on the slightly squishier Ricky this time. Ricky is able to burst him down. No follow-up stun. Hugged in with the Dagons raining through. This Legion is going to pop, but does have the Aegis. Doom helping up there. Zeno
You see the problem with that Pugna's are doomed.
Yep.
Pugna's is just too much control, too much range.
No buybacks anywhere now. And yep, that's going to be a GG.
以上以上。
I'm curious,
You
what,
really want
stunned,
that.
what mini stunned the Veno just before the Legion jumped on it?
Might have been the Abyssal. I think it was the Abyssal.
No, it was like a mini stun and then the Legion dueled. Anyway, that is going to be game 1 from Bulletjie. Very nice. From both teams, this is no way a complete run over. We saw Cthulu having the majority of the lead in the start, then going back and